I've actually got 5 of them. And we call them the Gilded Roosters. And these are recognitions to people making a difference in our food and farm community. These are people who go above and beyond. They're not just growing vegetables, but they're forging a more sustainable food system. They're not simply moving produce from one place to another. They're actually enabling new businesses to thrive, new farmers to succeed, and giving a shot to those who might not otherwise have an opportunity to get their hands in the dirt and survive as farmers. So these are the people who are building from the ground up, from the soil up, our sustainable food system, and I'm so incredibly blessed that I spend all year communicating and working and serving these folks, and this is my one opportunity to say thank you. So I'm going to give out 5 of these amazing roosters, and this is a work that we did through a nomination process. Yeah, come on everybody, this is really important. Alright, we're going to do this little trick from high school. Clap once if you hear me. Clap twice if you hear me. Clap 3 times if you hear me. Say hallelujah. Hallelujah. All right. So these 5 people deserve a hallelujah, and the first one is incredibly important. This is how the whole Farmers Guild got started, was to support new and beginning farmers, folks who are forging the future of our food system. These are folks who, against all odds, are deciding to farm, against all the best advice of their parents, despite all the other opportunities to make money so much easier than most any other profession. These are the folks who are getting up early, going to bed late, working year-round incredibly hard, and all because they want to provide healthy food for their community. There's a theme that I noticed as nominations started coming in for these awards. So we put out a nomination process to our entire statewide community, and nominations came in by the hundreds. This is also the hardest part of my job, was having to narrow through and sift through all these incredible nominations. There are so many food advocates and farmers and food businesses that deserve this award, and I wish I could give a golden rooster to every single one of them. But for the sake of tonight, we narrowed it down to 5 that we really think give an example to folks in the food and farm industry. And one of the things I noticed about the winners, and all the nominations, as far as themes go, was resilience. These are people who have not had it easy. These are people who continually get so many barriers and challenges. They get knocked down over and over and over again, but they get up again and do it again. And that's farming. Farming is you're working with nature, and sometimes nature brings you abundance, and sometimes nature reminds you of your own humility, reminds you of how small you are in the larger context of things. California has experienced, as anyone here understands, but no one understands this more than farmers, that California is going through changes that none of us can control, but that we're all trying to adapt to. And it requires an increased level of resilience. The climate is changing, our droughts are longer, our storms are bigger. You can call it global warming, but it's global weirding. Things are just hitting us hard. Anybody here who has been farming on a farm in the past couple of months has probably noticed it's been tough. The storms have been hard, and they've hit every single person. Most of your fields are still underwater. You haven't even started your spring planting. People have starts in their greenhouses, and they're not sure when they're going to be able to put them in. And so this award goes to 2 new farmers who, getting ready to start their 3rd year, were doing so incredibly well, real great successes in a community that doesn't actually have a lot of local food production. And so they were really trying to create something brand new and really make an example for their community, providing local fresh ingredients to their farmers, to their local community. And we had really big storms come and hit us over the past couple of months. And a number of them that took a real toll on folks who were getting ready for spring. And so this award goes out to 2 people who have shown resilience who, as of just a few weeks ago, were probably asking themselves if they picked the right vocation. We're probably asking themselves, maybe this is a good time to give up. We're probably asking themselves, I could probably make more money, as a barista in town. But they have harnessed the most valuable resource that farmers have at their disposal, and it's not a tractor, and it's not even soil. It's their own community, and that doesn't come cheap. Community requires time and patience and building relationships and paying it forward. And these people have paid it forward, been a part of a community, contributed. And a couple of weeks ago, when a storm came in and just pretty much destroyed their brand new greenhouses, the entire community came to help them out. And it's not because they were a charity case, it's because they were part of a community and they made it work. So I'd like to award New Farmer of the Year to Hunter and Issa from Mendocino. Come on up, guys. That's bromance right there. Tequio Community Farm, and they put the community in that name long before all this happened. But I think it really showed just a couple of weeks ago when the community came together, helped them repair the greenhouses. You did some better reinforcements this time? Yes. Yeah, all right. They're ready for the next storm. And there's going to be many, many, many storms to come. This is not going to be the last one. We're going to be hit with bigger and stronger storms. The drought may return, who knows? But one thing we do know is that we can survive if we have resilient farmers who know how to harness their community, and these two are shining examples of that. And I can't wait to see these guys continue and thrive. And if you're ever up in the Willits area, stop by Ridgewood Ranch. They've got a beautiful growing farm up there, and congratulations.